Not sure what happened with them. Okay, started the recording. So okay, so basically what SCCM is, SCCM System Center Configuration Manager. We have, I will go into more details when we do the practical. Okay, we have sites, central administration site, primary site and secondary site. Central administration site is sitting on the top of the hierarchy. We install this site when we have more than 100,000 devices. Then you have primary site. We do primary site when you have up to 100,000 devices all over the globe. And then we have secondary site. Secondary site is for the branch offices. For example, your head office is in Mumbai and your branch office is in Delhi. So you in Delhi you have 2,000 computers to manage. You put a secondary site and that will manage all the 2,000 computers there. Then you have SCCM roles: management point, distribution point, software point, so fallback status point. I'll talk about these roles in details when we install these roles and go further. And then SMS provider. These are the roles in SCCM. What SCCM can do, I'll tell you. SCCM is capable of doing asset management. Okay. Okay, you can see my screen now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what SCCM can do, these are the things SCCM can do, like hardware inventory, software inventory, asset intelligence, software metering, remote I'll talk about all these things in detail when we are going in the practical. Deployment, application deployment, software update, operating system deployment, compliance check, security. Okay, so what we will do today is to create our lab. Okay, and we build our servers there and then start installation of prerequisite of SCCM. Bhupender, you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the configuration of your computer, Jitin?
It's Windows 7, Windows 10.
Uh-huh.
I think I do have SCCM installed on that one. I installed a workstation, VMware workstation, and I installed server. And if I remember properly, I think I also installed an SCCM.
You installed SCCM already?
Yeah. I think I need to take it. I need to revert it back to the previous snapshot.
Okay. Very good. So if you already have, can you show me the your
Yeah, just a minute. I'll just share my screen.
mhm. I made you presenter.
Can you see my screen
Yes.
now?
Yes. What is
Okay.
the RAM in your computer?
8 GB.
8 GB. Okay.
Yep. So 8 GB, I feel like it won't be sufficient, but I have to just go ahead and manage with it.
Okay. 8 GB is not sufficient, so we will not be able to do it. It will take a very the performance will not be good enough. Okay.
Yep.
So let's go on cloud then. Okay. And build our servers there.
Okay, so yeah, so this is my screen. If you are looking at.
Mm-hmm.
the username or the password is incorrect. Okay.
Because in 8 GB it will give you the performance issue. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that in my brother was actually using my laptop to practice all the sessions on the SCCM thing, and also
Mhm.
that's how I got my thing. I got the SCCM install on this laptop.
Mhm. Okay. He installed SCCM on the same laptop or a different box?
Yeah, the same machine.
Okay. And
So that's why I'm able to say if I could revert it back to the previous snapshot, I could get whatever details that I want.
okay. But we are going to do with the latest one, not Windows Server 2008. We will be doing with Windows Server 2012 R2.
Mm-hmm.
You have the ISO
Okay.
file for Windows Server 2012 R2?
2012. Oh, I think I don't have it.
Okay. So I'll give you this link to download, and in the meantime I'll start installation of domain controller on Bhupender computer. So
Mm-hmm.
let
Okay.
me give that to you.
So generally, I'm actually mostly looking for the distribution points and all. So at what point of the time in training would we come across those?
Uh, Distribution point, how to create
Yes.
distribution point and all.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, most of my work is going to be around maintaining a distribution point and
Mhm.
how to create distribution point as well.
Okay, so after installation of SCCM,
Okay.
sorry, during the installation of SCCM, we will be doing the distribution point installation too. So that is going to be
Okay.
after like a 3 to 4 session when we are installing SCCM. Then at that point of time, we will be having our distribution point created. Got it?
Okay. Yep.
Google Drive. Sent. Okay, Jitin, I gave that to you on the chat window. You need to download this one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, from HTTPS to the last one. So you can download that one. Oh, that did not copy properly. Let me see. Why it is copying like this? Give me 1 minute, please. Notepad, chat. Okay, take this one. The one which I
The
sent
last
now.
one.
Yeah, last one. Okay, now Let me connect to Bhupendra computer, and
Okay.
I'll make him presenter.
Okay.
So basically you already installed, so you already have a pretty much good idea about how SCCM installation and configuration is done.
Yes. Yes.
Very good, very good. So Bhupendra, did you get the request to share the screen?
Yeah.
Very good, I can see it now. So Bhupendra has created 3 servers. The same thing you also need to do. You need to create 3 servers. That is going to be, one is domain, the second one is database, and the third one is SCCM. Okay, you give 2 GB of RAM to domain, 2 GB RAM to database, and 4 GB. Probably you don't have 8 much, so you can all give 3 GB of RAM to SCCM box and 2 core processor to SCCM box.
So can you please repeat the domain? What is the GB that you want me to, what is the memory that you want me to provide?
Give 1 GB to domain,
Okay.
1 GB to database,
Okay.
and give 3 GB to SCCM. Okay, and 2 core processor to SCCM.
2 core processor. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So Bhupendra, can you open this VMware workstation?
Yes.
So he has created 3 servers and 1 client computer. All are turned on. Now domain controller, database, and SCCM server. He has also given the name in that format: domain controller, database, SCCM server. Very good. Now have you already created a domain?
Actually, I am unable to see his screen.
You are unable to see the screen, Jitin.
Yeah, I don't see his screen.
I can see it. Uh, are you able to see my screen, Jitin? Jitin, are you able to see something?
Nope.
Okay. I made Bhupender as a presenter again. So he will share the screen again. Are you able to see it now, Jitin? Jitin?
No.
Okay.
Let me just refresh it.
Yeah, rejoin the session, please. Bhupender, have you already created a domain controller?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my domain controller. Second one, my database. Third one is my SSCM. And fourth one is my client machine. All the domain. So no need to.
Okay. All join to the DC, right?
Yeah, in domain. Yeah.
Very
Just
good.
configured only one domain controller.
Mhm.
Second one looks like press.
Mhm.
I did not install the SQL or
Okay. And
SCCM.
IP address you have given through DHCP to all the other computers, right?
No, not right now because it's not releasing
Your voice is breaking.
the IP address. I don't. Where is the communication gap between? I don't know where is the communication gap between the all these servers. So
Okay.
manually I enter the manually IP address in all.
Okay. Jitin, are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what he has done so far, he created the servers, 3 servers, and one
Okay.
client computer, one Windows 7 computer. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
after that, he created one server as a domain controller. Okay,
Okay.
and he joined all the computers to the domains. Got it?
Okay.
Now, uh, are you on domain? Which computer are you on, Bhupendra?
Yes, sir.
Click on local server, please.
Who is doing the
Local
screen
server.
share?
Sorry.
Whose screen am I looking at? I'm just. I could only see the GoToMeeting tab.
Go to meeting tab.
Yep. Now it is loading fine.
Okay.
I think there is somewhere the internet is kind of slow.
Okay. Okay. Now, what you need to do uh, is to turn off the IE enhanced security. Turn off. Why we need to turn off? Because yeah, in the server manager, the right hand side. Why we need to turn that off? Because we need to go to some websites, and if it is on, then it will give you a pop-up that do you really want to add this and go to this website. So we want to turn that off, pop-up message. Okay.
Okay. Yesterday I got when I tried to download the Google Chrome, for getting this error.
Yeah, not error, that's a pop-up. It's a security, so we have turned that
Yeah.
security off. Now that you need to do in all the computers in SCCM, in database. So go to database and turn that off.
So you do not have the control of my system.
No, you will have the control.
Let me check. Is there any option for?
Do you want me to take the control?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take the control and do the thing for you. You got my request?
Not yet.
Did you get any pop-up to give control or something?
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
pop. No
No.
pop.
No. 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 Mm-hmm.
Okay, no worries. You can navigate this. Now what we need to do is to go to domain, and we have to do our first prerequisite. Before we install SCCM, we need to actually create a container in Active Directory, and that container will be dedicatedly used by SCCM box, because SCCM will keep on dumping its information in that container. So we call it publishing of information, so that any domain joined computer will be able to identify SCCM server easily. They will get to know where my SCCM is. Automatically, they will be able to, from the Active Directory, they will be able to understand, okay, my SCCM server name is this, my management point is this, my distribution point is this, and all the information will be notified to the domain joined computer. So that is very much important for SCCM to publish its information on that container. Got it? So that is the container should have, SCCM's box should have full rights on that container. Then only SCCM server will be able to publish the information, write it down. Any update, any modification they have, like they remove the management point, or they in SCCM server has a new secondary site or a new management point, it will update its status in that container. Got it? Any confusion
Okay.
about the first requirement? So in order to create the container, Microsoft suggests to ooh, go to Active Directory Services Interface, ADSI Edit. That is the backend registry part of SCC Active Directory. You have two end uh, two interface of Active Directory. One is backend and the other one is front end. So whatever the changes you do in ADSI edit, it will be replicated in the front end, that is Active Directory user and computer. Got it? Now, to do that, we'll go to Tools in Server Manager and click on ADSI Edit. That is Active Directory Services Interface Edit. ADSI Edit. Now this one is the backend registry of Active Directory. Right click on ADSI edit at the left hand side and click on connect to. We need to connect to our domain. So just leave everything as default naming context, and click on OK. Now we got connected to our domain. Expand that, click on default naming context. Expand that one. Expand. Yeah. Now click on system. And we need to create a container under system. So right click on system and click on new and choose container in this section. Click next. Type in system space management, S capital and M capital. Management, not container. System space management. MANAGEMENTSYSTEM. Make sure the spelling is correct. System space management, and go to next and finish. So this was the first requirement for SCCM computer to publish its information in Active Directory. Similarly, if you are installing Exchange Server or SCOM, they also need to have the information. They need to publish the information in Active Directory. Okay. Now, what we will do, we will grant this system management container full permission to SCCM box, so that SCCM box will have read and write access to dump its information in that container. So how will we do that? We will now launch Active Directory user and computer. You can close ADSI edit now. Active Directory user and computer. So this is the previous one was the backend registry of Active Directory, and this is the front end Active Directory. Whatever the changes you made there, that will be replicated here. Now click on view on the top and click on advanced feature. View and advanced feature. Advanced feature. Yeah. Expand aon.com. Expand that one. And you have expand system. It's the same structure, but now you see the system management folder is there. That's what you created there in ADSI edit, and now it is replicating here. Now this container will be managed by whom? SCCM. So we need to grant full permission to SCCM box. So let's create a group, security group. Oh yeah, create a security group. SCCM site server. Site, SITE. SITE. And click on OK. Now add SCCM box in that group. So whatever the site servers related to SCCM, let's say your primary site, secondary site, every computer should be added to that group, and every computer will have permission, read write permission on this container. Whatever the name you have for SCCM box, I think SCCM server. SCCM server. SCCM server.
Hello, what should I enter here?
SCCM server name. Click on object type. Object type. And click on computer here. Click OK and check names. Check names. Got it? Click apply and OK. Now let's go to system management container. Right click on that and delegate control. Next. Add the group which we have added, which we have created, SCCM space site server group. Check name. Okay. So this group will have full permission on that container. Whatever the computers are there in that group will have full read and write permission on that container. Okay. Next. Now we'll choose create a custom task to delegate. Not the default one. We will use our custom task to delegate. Down. No. Create a custom task to delegate. Next. What kind of permission you want to give to that container? So I will give permission this folder, existing folder, and any new object in that folder. So the first option is fine. We'll go with the first option and go next. And then I'll choose full control. Click on full control. Yeah, so everything is selected. So I'll give full control to that container, to this group. I am giving full control. to that container. Next, and finish. So this is the first requirement of SCCM. You need to create a container in Active Directory and grant full permission to SCCM box. That we have done. So that SCCM will dump its information in this container. Now, the second requirement is to extend the schema of Active Directory. Extend the schema. What is a schema? Schema is a database, rows and tables and columns. So currently, when you install the domain controller, Active Directory does not contain any attribute and classes for SCCM. Got it? There are no attribute. What are attribute? Attributes are like, for example, my name is Kashif. My attribute is my home address, my phone number, my manager's name, my employee ID, okay, my email address, my first name, my last name. These are attribute. Okay.
Okay.
So currently the attribute SCCM related attributes are not available in Active Directory. So there is no table created, and no rows created in Active Directory to store SCCM related information like site system, site server name, boundary name, um, management point information. Those are the things which we need to create manually. Got it? Now I'll take you to the attribute section of Active Directory, okay, and show you what all default attributes are, and after we extend the schema, what attributes we are going to add. Got it? Now, so the attribute is like, let uh, go to open, right click on start and open command prompt with administrator. Where is the start button? It is hiding at the left hand side. Do one thing. Do one thing. Um, no, no, no. Don't do like that. You click on view. No, click on view. Open the. Now do one thing. Click on view on the top. On the top view. And full screen, exclusive mode, console view. Click on auto size. Auto size. Auto fit. Stretch guest. Center. Stretch guest. Click on a stretch guest. Okay. Choose the center one this time. Okay. Yeah, auto fit. Choose auto fit. No, wait. No, don't do the full screen now. Click on. I think you did not install the agent. Have you installed the agent? Reinstall. Okay, you already installed it. Okay, fine. No worries. No worries. We can figure it out later. Do the max full screen. Full screen, please. type in MMC. MMC. And right click on console root and click on file, add remove snap-in. Now you see there are multiple options here, but Active Directory schema is not there. Do you have Active Directory schema? Not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a command to unhide, that is in hidden mode. That is in hidden mode because Microsoft does not want anyone to go there frequently, because if you change something
Mm-hmm.
which you don't know, that will create a problem because that's the backend, the main database file of Active Directory. If you did some mistake accidentally, you will have to recover the whole Active Directory again. Okay, now there is a DLL which you need to register to unhide the Active Directory schema. I just sent you on the chat window. You run this command on run box. Open run in domain controller and run this command. Yeah, run from command prompt 2. That's not a problem. Yeah, anywhere. So this is for unhiding Active Directory schema. So we have just unhidden that one. Now if you cancel that one, snap-in, cancel the snap-in and click on file, add remove snap-in. You will see the second one, schema is there. Got it? Add,
Yeah.
click on add and click on OK. So we are going to the database file of the rows and columns of Active Directory. These are the classes and these are the attributes. So we are going to do these are the default class and attributes currently, but we need some more custom attribute and class for our SCCM to store the information in Active Directory. Any confusion so far? Hello?
No.
Okay, click on attribute. I'll show you what attribute we are going to add. Now just type in MS SMS. MS SMS. Now click on somewhere first. Account expires or somewhere. Yeah. Now type in MS SMS. You don't have any attribute related to SCCM. SCCM attribute starts with MS Microsoft SMS.
Yeah. We don't have.
We don't have. Now we need to enable. We need to add some attribute here and some classes. How will we do that? We will use the setup file of SCCM. Do you have the setup file of SCCM here in this box? Bhupendra?
In this domain controller,
Yeah. Or do you have it in SCCM?
yeah, I'm having.
Okay. So go to SCCM. This is the second prerequisite to extend the schema.
So I
Hello? 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 Yeah, yeah. Shit. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. So, okay. So my
I'm
internet.
asking. Okay, no problem. I'm asking something. We need a complete setup of SCCM on domain controller as well.
No. Where is the setup file of SCCM?
Actually, it's in my physical machine.
Okay.
So just I'm copying on the VMware machine.
Okay. You're copying it on the domain computer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's not a problem. Let me know when the copy is done.
Sure.
Where is the file? Okay, it is copying now.
Just copying.
So the extension of a schema comes with the setup file of SCCM. So we need to run that, and then at some attributes and classes will be added to that schema, which I will show you. When you will, after running, when you type in MS SMS, you will find couple of attributes added and couple of classes added.
Yeah. Now it's done, sir.
Yeah. Where is the folder? Still copying.
No.
Where have you copied?
On the desktop
Okay.
of the domain controller.
Okay. Now you double click on SMS setup and double click on to bin folder in x64, and this is the location where your active directory extension of a schema file is present. We need to run that file, so type in extad. You will find that file here, ext. Yeah,
Yeah.
right click on that and run as administrator. So this is going to actually extend the schema, add some attributes and classes. Now what all classes and attributes it has added, you can verify in C drive. Go to C drive. Go to C drive first. and the last log file extadsch log file. Open that one. You see, these are the attributes, and 4 classes are added, and multiple like 10 attributes or more than 10 attributes are added, like MS SMS site code, MS SMS assignment site code, MS SMS site boundaries, roamings boundary, default MP address. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Now the same thing you can find in the snap-in in the schema now. So just refresh the schema and you will find those things now. Refresh this page, please. Right click and refresh. Yeah. Now just type in MS SMS and you will find those boundary informations here. MS SMS. MS SMS. Type in one word MS SMS.
So not be able to.
Okay. Close it and open again. Probably it's not refreshing. Okay. Yeah. No.
I can.
Yeah, you can save it and open again from the MMC console. MS SMS. You see, MS SMS assignment site code, capability, default MP. Got it? These are the attributes you added when you ran that file. Also, some classes are also added. So that is how we extend the schema. Any confusion in the requirement of SCCM?
No, sir.
So this was the second prerequisite of SCCM. Now the third one is to install WADK on SCCM box. So let's go to SCCM box now. Do you have WADK 10?
Yeah.
Okay, let's run that. You can go with WADK 8.1 as well.
8.1. I'm having 8.1.
Okay, let's do 8.1 then, if you don't have 10. So WADK is
So
the one.
I need to.
Yeah. Now don't
To.
paste. Now do one thing. Create a shared folder. Right click on SCCM and go to setting. Now what did you do? Go back to the right click on SCCM server. Right click on SCCM server and go to setting. And go to options on the top and click on shared folders. Third one from the top. Click on always enable, and click on map, add, next, browse, browse, browse the location where you have kept all your SCCM related files. Which folder has all the files? D drive, E drive, which one? Yeah,
E drive.
take the E drive or SCCM software. You can take SCCM software, which has all of them. Click OK. Click next and finish. And click OK. Now go to computer. This PC. Click on the folder. Yeah, this PC. Computer. Computer. Yeah, you will find the shared folder. You can access the shared folder from here. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And double click from here. WADK. Run that setup. WADK. Yeah, ADK setup. Jitin, are you following? Or any question?
Sir, learn
Yes, I'm
learn one.
following.
Sorry?
I learned one more thing apart this.
Okay, very good.
How can I share?
Jitin, you are following, right?
Yes, yes.
Very good. Just stop me if you have any question and doubt. And
Okay. Yep.
as you mentioned, you already gone through the configuration, so you need to download the server, Windows server, which I sent. And also, do you want me to give
Okay.
you the setup file for SCCM too?
Yes, please. That would be helpful.
Yeah, because you need to do the extension of schema installation. So let me give that to you. I will also give you the SQL part as well. SQL, that one, SQL database file. So when you rejoin the
Okay.
session, you will have all the setup in place. So I just gave that to you. This is for SQL. Make a note of it.
Yeah.
SQL. Now I will give you for
Sir,
SCCM language pack and SCCM setup. Give me 1 minute. I gave that to you. Jitin, you got it?
excuse me, sir.
So I have two of them. One with the title as SCCM Setup 2012 and one with SCCM 2012 Language Pack.
Right. And I'll give you for
And
WADK2 that you can also
okay, and the
download.
top one is SQL, SQL thing, right?
Yes. Top one is SQL, and this is for
The bottom two are
WADK.
related to SCCM. Okay.
Sorry, don't take the last one
Gotcha.
because that came into a different format, the one which I just copied. Take this one,
Okay.
copy, take this one. This is for WADK.
Okay.
What else you need? Do you need Windows 7 computer too, ISO? Or you already have Windows 7 ISO? You have it, I think.
I think so. I have
Okay.
it, but
Okay, fine, no worries. Now, what you do, Bhupendra, is to
Yes.
yeah, default location is fine. Next.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking. I need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, next. Accept the license agreement. And now for our SCCM, we need only the related things like deployment tool. We don't need application compatibility tool. ACT is not required because ACT is for checking whether the application is compatible on operating system or not. Second one is deployment tool, which contains your images, boot images. So we need that one because we need to integrate this deployment tool in SCCM and send the boot image on the new hardware when we are doing the operating system deployment. WinPE, we need the Windows pre-installation environment and user state migration. Second, third, and fourth. Apart from these three options, we don't need any of them. Why we need WinPE? Because WinPE actually, what is WinPE? WinPE, the process of copying file on the hardware over the network and do the installation is called WinPE. Before installation of operating system, whatever the process happens is called pre-installation environment. And then we need
It's
users.
basically used for imaging, right?
Yeah.
That would be okay.
And the third one, user state migration. Why do we need a state migration? Because when you are migrating user from one operating system to another operating system, so it will help you to capture the current setting and deploy it in the new operating system. So that is the need, that is the uh, purpose of taking user state migration tool. So three we need. Apart from those three, we don't need any of them. So we'll go and install it. Now it's going to take some time for installation, so we will do multitasking here. So this was the third prerequisite. Open a notepad, Bhupendra, here on this SCCM box. Now write it down. Point number one, the on the top type in prerequisite of SCCM. Prerequisite of SCCM. Prereq of SCCM. Yeah, prerequisite of SCCM. Now enter and type in a dot space. Create a system management container in Active Directory. Management container in Active Directory. And do a space hyphen and type in done. You have done that. Done. Point number B. Grant full permission. Grant SCCM server full permission on system management container. To SCCM server.
And permission to SCCM
Server. That is also done. Now point number 3, see, is to extend the schema of Active Directory. That is also done. Extend schema of Active Directory. Point number D. Install WADK, Windows Assessment Deployment Kit. Install WADK on SCCM box. That is in progress. So you can type in progress. Point number E. Point number install roles and features on SCCM server. Okay, let's install roles and features now. You can save this file on the desktop of SCCM and okay, can you
Close it.
yeah, close it please. Can you open command prompt here please? I need to see which account you use to log. Type in who am I, one word, who am I, am I, enter. You logged in with the local account. You don't log in with the,
Yeah.
so you log off and log in to SCCM with the domain account.
So I need to create a one domain account.
No, same account,
Or
administrator. Use the same account, administrator, to log into this box.
okay.
Or let's install the roles and feature and then you can log off. That's not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
So go to this add roles and feature in server manager. Manage, add roles and feature. Jitin. Hi Jitin.
Yeah, go ahead.
So what's the time there?
It's 11:45.
Quarter to 12. Okay, so we will wrap it up
11:45.
at 12 o'clock. You have office in the morning? Do you go to office, or
Yeah, yes.
what time you leave?
7 a.m.
Oh, okay. So we'll wrap it up. Okay, so let's quickly click on add roles and feature. Upendra.
I think got stuck
Sorry.
on server manager. System got stuck on server manager because
Okay.
I clicked many times on.
So the whole VMware is stuck. Are you able to go to domain and database?
No, I will not be able to go anywhere.
Okay. Minimize this. Yeah. Open now. I think this will be working now. I click on server manager.
Yeah, clicked.
Nothing happened.
Actually, I clicked on 3 to 4 times. That's why it got hanged.
Okay. Now click
It will.
on add roles and features.
Server manager.
Click OK and click on add roles and features again. Next. We are installing some roles and features. Okay, Jitin. Now,
Mhm.
what we need to choose is IIS. So go down and choose IIS. Why we need IIS? Because we need to create multiple. Hello. It's hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now. Okay. So why we need IIS? Because we need to have we need to create couple of websites, and for to create website we need to have this IIS role installed. Okay. So click on add feature.
Mhm.
Next. Now you need to install all the sub feature of .NET 3.5 and .NET 4.5. That is the prerequisite. The first one, expand that one, expand, and choose HTTP activation, HTTP non-activation, add feature, and also all the sub feature of .NET 4.5. Expand WCF, expand that one, and choose all the checkboxes there. Yes. Background intelligent transfer service, you need to take that one, just the one, that's it. And remote differential compression, go down, no, go slowly, remote differential compression. Next. Now the role. Next. Now the role we need for IIS is go down slowly, and we need to have Windows authentication. Windows authentication right there, and expand application development and choose ASP 3.5. Also go down and expand IIS 6 management compatibility. Go down and choose IIS 6 WMI compatibility and take IIS management script and tools. So these are the roles and features we need to install as per Microsoft, that before you install any SCCM server, primary site server, you need to have these roles installed on that. Then only it will work properly, otherwise it is not going to function properly. Got it?
Okay.
Now
Yep.
next. Now it is asking to take the source. So do not click on install. You need to take the installation from the CD disk of Windows Server, from the ISO image. So ISO is already inserted in the disk is also already inserted in this box, right, Bhupendra? Can you check?
Mhm.
Can you check this computer? Click on computer. No, 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 not that one. Yeah, that one, and go to computer. No, you need to add the disk here. Put the Windows Server ISO disk here. Not here, not from there, not from there. Right click on SCCM server on the top. On the top, right click on SCCM server on the top. Top, yeah. And go to setting and choose CD DVD. Choose CD DVD SATA and click on ISO and browse the Windows CD disk, the ISO disk of Windows Server. Where have you copied it? Is that the one? Data center? Okay, and
Yeah.
choose connected. Choose connected on. You did not choose connected.
Connect.
On the top, click OK. So that means
Yeah.
click OK. We are putting the disk in the in this box. Right click on D drive and open. Right click on D drive and open. And go to sources, SXS folder, SXS folder. So this folder actually contains all your roles and feature setup files. You can install all the roles and features from this location. Now copy the location path from the top, from the address bar. Copy.
Yeah.
Now go back to that server role installation page. Specify an alternate source path. So we are not installing from locally, we are installing it from the CD disk. Jaitin, is it clear? Jaitin?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm
Click
sorry,
OK.
my phone was on mute.
Okay. No worries. Click OK. Bhupendra, click install. Click install. Bhupendra, we are getting some background noise from your end. Is it like you are on a place? Okay, now it is fine. So when you move your, are you talking to us with your headphone, or how are we talking?
Yeah, I'm using my headphone.
Okay. So sometimes we get some weird sound, like noisy sound, but now it's clear.
Okay, next time I use my mute button.
No worries. No, what I think, when you move your mouth or when you move your head from one place to another, maybe at that point of time it is like some weird sound comes. But now it's clear. Clear, Jatin? You were getting the sound as well?
Yes.
Or only myself?
No. I was from the starting of the session. I was able to hear lots of noises.
Okay.
Sometimes it was like very windy noise coming out.
Now is it clear?
Yep, it is fine now.
Okay. Now open the notepad which you were typing and mention done for WADK done, that we have already installed WADK. And roles and features, it is in progress, right? Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So we will wrap it up here and we'll meet tomorrow, same time.
Okay.
Because Bhupendra, once the role is installed, you need to log in back with that account, domain account.
In all these seven, no?
Yeah, all this service.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I'll
Okay,
send you the recording.
bye. Me too.
You also download the things, Jitin, and watch the
Okay. Yeah.
video and do it, like create 3 servers, join it to the domain. You know how to create a domain controller, right?
Yeah.
Okay. After creating domain controller, you need to join all the computers to the domain controller. Then install, create a system container, system management container, give full permission to SCCM box, then extend the schema, install ADK, and
Okay.
install roles and feature. If you face any problem to do that, what time you come back from office?
It depends. I'm not sure tomorrow what time I'm going to be back. But
No,
so this
normally,
week I've been working
normally,
till
normally, what is
somewhere around
your
6:30
shift
or
timing?
so. Yeah, I come out of come out at 6 o'clock.
In the evening.
Yep,
So 6 o'clock is what time here?
3:30 for you guys.
3:30 in the afternoon for me, right?
No, early morning.
Early morning.
Yep.
Okay, and in the morning it's not possible because you leave it at 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, anyways, since tomorrow is a weekend, right? It will be fine.
Okay. So tomorrow
So
we will.
I can
Okay,
manage with this 5 minutes.
tomorrow is weekend, right?
Yeah, tomorrow is Friday for me. I mean, so it's Saturday for you guys, right?
So are you going to office tomorrow or are you on leave tomorrow?
No, I am going to office.
Okay. So
It's still
tomorrow
Friday for me.
we will do a lengthy session, Bhupendra. Okay, and we will have all our SCCM up and running. We will be doing
No problem. My end.
we will be doing like at least 3 hours session. Is that okay for you guys?
Not a problem. Not a
Okay.
problem.
Okay. So we'll meet same time tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank
Sure.
you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.